Hi, and welcome back to our channel where we talk about mindset, life transformation, and make your life count. All right, so today let's talk about something else. You know, when you are in your early 20s or 30s, that is the moment you can shape your life. That is the moment either you can shape your life moving forward, or you just can shape your life uh, backwards. All right. So, and most of people, they don't realize it until it's real happening. Yes. So if you are in your early 20s or 30s, let's go and talk something. Because if I could go back in my early 20s or 30s, this is 5 things I could do differently. No sugarcoating. All right. So what happened is for a long time, I used to believe that in the right path, meaning building career, staying consistent, and always do everything, you know. But there are certain lessons you need someone to tell you straight from your face, like you need to do this or you need to do this. And that is the reality, because it's not all about being consistent, building career, but there are some certain lessons you need to learn, you know, when you are in your 20s or early 30s. So now let's start. So one thing, or number one, is nobody comes to save you. And I'm not talking about this in a negative way, no, but in a powerful moment, What does it mean is, I used to think like maybe one day just the opportunity just come to me easily like that, or someone else might take me step by step. That is what I was thinking. Like I'll keep waiting, like someone can hold my hand and take me step by step. But the real thing is, you don't need to wait. You need to take a full responsibility of your life. No waiting, no hoping, not say like, oh, one day I'm gonna do this. No, you need to take a full charge, and that is the moment you start seeing changes. Number two is, being busy is not the same as building wealth. Yes, being busy is not the same as building wealth. Yes, you might be being busy, work hard, planning, everything, all those kind of things. I used to be like that. I thought maybe being busy, work hard, and so forth, it's okay. But you need to ask yourself, are you building a new skills? Are you creating multiple income streams? Are you positioning yourself for growth? Those are the key indicators you need to ask yourself, because it's not about being busy, but it's about you taking action, but also you grow, you know, you learn some certain skills. And the number three is, your environment shape your future. Because if you constantly just associate with people who they always not challenge themselves, always think small, always they just the same. They feel like they are comfortable, and for yourself you feel like it's normal, and you don't even ask yourself the question. But once you just associate people, always they think big, they try to challenge themselves, they try to do things differently, they try to do everything, they take actions, so they are not stay on their comfort zone. Definitely you're going to change, because if you are not associated with those kind of people, definitely you might find your life is the same. You live in the same comfort zone, and that is that is the most thing most of people, they usually make a mistake. Now, number 4, your confidence doesn't come without you taking actions or you usually overthinking. In my early 20s and 30s, I used to overthink a lot before taking actions. If certain things I overthink, I feel like I just want to a perfect moment, right time, all those kind of stuff. But the real thing is there is no perfect moment. You need to challenge yourself. You need to take action, and that the moment you take action, that is the moment you start building your confidence. Because you can't build your confidence while be seated like this, waiting, no. Overthinking, no. You need to take action, and that is the moment you can start building your confidence. Number 5, which is the most powerful, is your biggest asset is your time. Your biggest asset is your time. you know Sometimes people, they usually feel like they still have time, they're still waiting, they are not taking actions, they are not they are not even trying to do certain things on themselves. When you are in your 20s and 30s, that is the moment you can try new things, you can fail, you can restart, you can learn, you can do anything else. It's easy to get money back. You can get money back, but it is not easy for you to get time back. Just think about it. When the time pass, you can't take it back. That is why you need to have a sense of urgency, and you need to use your time wisely, especially when you're in your 20s and 30s, because those are the moments sometimes you feel like, I'm gonna wait until I reach 40 years and 50 years, then I can start do things. But in real sense, that is not the right thinking or the right moment. You need to take action. So now, if I've been real, is if I could know all these 5 things those days, I think I could build my life, without waiting, some sort of hesitations and such kind of things. But if you are in your 20s, your 30s, these are the key 5 things you need to start catching up. You need to start to work on it, because the world is keep changing and you need to take a serious action. So if this video resonated with you, please subscribe, but also share to someone else. Maybe it's you are in your 20s or your 30s, or maybe you know someone else. Share this video, because this is the real conversation we need to make sure that we have every single day. Remember, nobody comes to save you. Being busy is not the same as building your wealth. Your environment shapes your future. And the confidence doesn't come when you overthinking. It's until you start taking action. And your biggest asset is your time. So these are the 5 lessons or 5 things you need to know at your early 20s and 30s. So cheers. So don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, but also follow me on my other social media platform. Cheers and bye.